Our planet stands at a crossroads. The choices we make today, how we address climate change and harness technology, will determine the fate of generations to come. It's not just about saving polar bears and rainforests, it's about preserving the very systems that sustain human life. The future remains unwritten, but we have the power to shape its narrative. By understanding the trajectory of climate change and embracing technological innovations, we can strive for a future where humanity and nature coexist in harmony. The urgency of this moment cannot be overstated. We are the first generation to fully grasp the magnitude of climate change and the last with a chance to mitigate its worst effects. The time for complacency is over. The time for action is now. Global warming is not a distant threat, it's a present reality. The Earth's average temperature has risen by about 1 degree Celsius since the late 19th century, primarily due to human activities that release greenhouse gases into the atmosphere. The consequences are already being felt around the globe: more frequent and intense heat waves, rising sea levels, and extreme weather events. These changes threaten ecosystems, disrupt food production, and displace communities. The Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change, the leading international body for the assessment of climate change, has warned that we must limit global warming to 1.5 degrees Celsius to avoid catastrophic consequences. Failure to act will lead to irreversible damage to our planet and jeopardize the well-being of billions of people. The future impacts of climate change are dire if we fail to act. Rising sea levels will inundate coastal cities, displacing millions and causing trillions of dollars in damage. Extreme weather events such as hurricanes, droughts, and wildfires will become more frequent and severe, threatening lives, livelihoods, and infrastructure. Food security will be compromised as agricultural yields decline in many regions. Climate change also poses significant risks to human health. Heat-related illnesses and deaths will increase, and the spread of infectious diseases may accelerate. The World Health Organization estimates that climate change will cause an additional 250,000 deaths per year between 2030 and 2050. These impacts will not be evenly distributed. Developing countries, already grappling with poverty and inequality, will be disproportionately affected, exacerbating existing vulnerabilities. Section 4, Seeds of Change, Technological Solutions. Despite the challenges we face, there is still hope. The power of human ingenuity and innovation can lead us towards a brighter, more sustainable future. Technological advancements offer promising solutions to combat climate change and mitigate its worst effects. Researchers and engineers are tirelessly working to develop new technologies that can help us reduce our carbon footprint. From renewable energy sources to carbon capture technologies, innovation is key to a sustainable future. These advancements are not just theoretical, they are being implemented around the world with great success. Renewable energy, such as solar and wind power, has the potential to drastically reduce our reliance on fossil fuels, the primary driver of greenhouse gas emissions. By harnessing the power of the sun and wind, we can create a cleaner, greener planet. Advances in solar panel efficiency and battery storage are making renewable energy more affordable and accessible than ever before. These improvements mean that more people can benefit from clean energy, reducing the overall carbon footprint. Carbon capture and storage, or CCS technologies, aim to capture carbon dioxide emissions from power plants and industrial processes, preventing them from entering the atmosphere. This technology could be a game changer in our fight against climate change. While still in its early stages of development, CCS holds promise as a way to decarbonize heavy industries. Continued investment and research in this area could lead to significant breakthroughs, helping us achieve our climate goals. Section 5. The power of renewables. Renewable energy is no longer a fringe concept. It's a rapidly growing sector with the potential to revolutionize our energy systems. From solar panels capturing the sun's rays to wind turbines harnessing the power of the wind, these technologies are transforming the way we think about energy. Solar and wind power are now the cheapest forms of new electricity generation in many parts of the world, and their costs continue to fall. This affordability is driving widespread adoption and making renewable energy more accessible to communities everywhere. The transition to a renewable energy future is well underway. Governments, businesses, and individuals are all playing a role in this shift. investing in clean energy technologies and infrastructure. Countries like Denmark and Costa Rica are leading the way, generating a significant portion of their electricity from wind and solar power, respectively. Their success stories serve as powerful examples of what can be achieved with commitment and innovation. Moreover, renewable energy brings numerous benefits beyond climate change mitigation. It helps to reduce air and water pollution, which in turn improves public health and the environment. It reduces air and water pollution, creates jobs, and enhances energy security by diversifying energy sources. The renewable energy sector is a major job creator, offering opportunities in manufacturing, installation, maintenance, and more. The International Renewable Energy Agency, or IRENA, estimates that achieving the Paris Agreement goals could create 28 million jobs in the renewable energy sector by 2050. This growth not only supports economic development, but also ensures a sustainable and resilient energy future for generations to come. Section 6, Carbon Capture, a glimmer of hope. While transitioning to renewable energy is essential, it alone may not be enough to avert the worst effects of climate change. That's where carbon capture and storage, or CCS, technologies come in. CCS involves capturing carbon dioxide emissions from power plants and industrial facilities and transporting it to underground storage sites, preventing it from entering the atmosphere. This technology holds particular promise for decarbonizing industries with hard-to-abate emissions, such as cement and steel production. While CCS is still in its early stages of development and deployment, several pilot projects around the world are demonstrating its potential. The Boundary Dam CCS project in Canada, for example, has been successfully capturing carbon dioxide from a coal-fired power plant since 2014. Section 7, a call to action shaping our future. The future of our planet hinges on the choices we make today. Every decision, no matter how small, contributes to the larger picture of our collective impact on the Earth. We have the knowledge, the tools, and the imperative to act on climate change. Scientific advancements and technological innovations provide us with the means to make a significant difference. The time for procrastination is over. The time for bold action is now. We must seize this moment to implement changes that will benefit future generations. Governments, businesses, and individuals all have a role to play. It is a shared responsibility that requires collaboration and commitment from every sector of society. We need strong policies to incentivize renewable energy, promote energy efficiency, and encourage sustainable practices across all industries, and support the development and deployment of carbon capture technologies. Businesses must embrace sustainability, reducing their environmental footprint and integrating eco-friendly practices into their operations, and investing in clean technologies. By prioritizing green innovations, companies can lead the way in creating a more sustainable future. And as individuals, we can make conscious choices to reduce our carbon footprint through our consumption habits, transportation choices, and daily activities, and support for pro-environmental policies. Advocacy and community involvement are crucial in driving systemic change. The challenges ahead are daunting but not insurmountable. By embracing technological innovation, fostering global cooperation, and working together towards common goals, and acting with urgency and determination, we can overcome obstacles and create lasting positive change. We can create a future where both humanity and nature thrive. A world where the environment is protected and communities are resilient. Our children and grandchildren deserve nothing less. It is our duty to ensure they inherit a planet that is healthy, vibrant, and full of life.